This is Aussie Mac Zone. We'll cover everything Apple, including Macs, iPhones, iPads, and more. All this from an Aussie perspective. Sit back, relax, insert yourself into the zone. The Aussie Mac Zone.
So here we go. Hi everybody, welcome to show 309 Aussie Mac Zone. Zarn's back from doing all his housework. And tonight, IT Help to You and Aussie Tech Radio. And our Aussie Apple ramblings start this week with... our Aussie Apple ramblings start this week with a bit of random music news to start the show. The new Selena Gomez music clip was shot on an iPhone 11 Pro.
That's awesome news. I've done it. Not necessarily Gomez.
So yeah, we've got that going. Now also, I personally got a Wi-Fi enabled Australian power board the other day, and have now found an app that talks to it using Siri. It was a bit of an unusual setup, but now I can say, "Hey you, Office AC on or off for 4 devices individually." So you can have, the Office AC, a light. You can turn a light on and off, and there's four separate individually controlled power outlets on the one board. So I'm looking forward to using that properly, and I will do a write-up after I've tested it for a week or two.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's great. Finally getting it to work. So Apple TV Plus. It appears the launch has gone off without a hitch. I haven't seen anything saying something went wrong or anything like that. Now, I got a message Saturday afternoon on my iPhone to remind me that Apple TV Plus had launched, and as I had made a qualifying purchase recently, I would get 12 months free. Best part is, I got to watch Peanuts again, this time with my grandkids, because I watched Snoopy Goes to Space Episode 1.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome. And also my wife and I watched Dickerson Episode 1, and it was excellent. We're looking forward to watching all the first series episodes.
What's Dickerson? And I didn't know they had all Peanuts on there. I think actually I remember you telling me, but that's really cool that you got to watch it with the grandkids and stuff like that. They would love that too.
Wrong button. The Peanuts one was Episode 1 of Snoopy Goes to Space, which was excellent. Just getting back and watching, the Peanuts crew again. Loving it.
I loved it as a kid as well. I really liked the whole dynamic of the team and all that sort of stuff. I watched reruns obviously, but they were still on TV back then. But yeah, that's awesome, and I can't wait to watch, because I got it on my phone actually. Yeah. So I'll watch Peanuts as well. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Now another thing. So Dickinson is a story about a poet.
So Charles Dickinson.
No, a female poet.
Okay.
And she. It's only episode 1, but the story apparently is she never really published any of her poetry. And when she died, they found something like 2,000 poems in a case, and someone thought, "Oh, these are worth publishing," and like they're amazing, and they get rave reviews.
Oh wow!
So yeah, that's back in the late 1800s.
As well, that seems really good.
Yeah, so there's quite a few things. There's the Space Race 1 and C.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of those yet. They're just the ones we watch. Now also, Apple TV, not Apple TV Plus, that brought up some things that I hadn't actually thought about before. When we were going through the Apple TV list, it showed me, when I was trying to think what to watch with grandkids on sleepover on Saturday night, was it brought up, what did we end up watching?
Paddington number 2?
Yeah, Paddington Bear 2, because it's a show that's on the Channel 2 Kids, whatever their iView thing is, and it just showed up as one of the list. perfect. Choose that. We all had a great time watching that.
Well, the boys love Pac-Man. They also love those at Bluey.
Yeah.
We watched some of that.
Oh, excellent. So, yeah, great.
Yeah. So we had a good time there, just with the release of Apple TV Plus, etc. Now, also last week, the AirPods Pro got released. Now, they're Australian $3.99. You can have the case engraved, just like the old iPod days where you get your iPod engraved.
G'day, Gary. Thanks for watching.
And it's $49 for AppleCare, and that's a bargain because that's a lot cheaper than the price to have one replaced if you lose one or something goes wrong. Now, the older AirPods, which now people have been calling the AirPods Amateur because they're not the AirPods Pro. That's I heard that on a podcast the other day. Are still available for $3.99 or $2.49 for the non-wireless charging version. The AirPods Pro are wireless and wired charging. And all the reviews over the weekend are glowing, especially for users who have issues normally with noise cancelling because it can make you feel a bit funny. Or because they're actually right in your ear type headphones, they get this pressure build up there, and apparently because of the way they're designed, you don't get that pressure build up. So yeah, well done Apple apparently. Excellent. I haven't bought any yet, or haven't even gone down to try them on yet. So.
We should get him out on the weekend or something. Yeah. We'll even do a little live install thing or something. I'm sure Apple will love that.
So, what's the show? Radio.
That's because, there we go, okay. Now it's picking it up on yours. That's my fault because I haven't got the TV tuned into that one. So, yeah, AussieTechRadio.com for Aussie Tech Heads, from Aussie Tech Heads Podcasting. You get Aussie Tech Heads, you get Aussie Max Zone, Old Fart Geeks, Geeks Interrupted, Two Blokes Talking Tech, or if you're into Minecraft, there's the Obsidian Loft, just Apple Slice. Let's Talk Leadership. They're just some of the ones you'll hear.
Your Tech Life.
Your Tech Life, yeah.
Vertical Home.
So yeah, AussieTechRadio.com. As we've said, just played in the background. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Now some gaming from Zarn.
Awesome. Just let me fix my mic up here.
Yeah, because I muck things up. You push that.
Yeah. So let's just scroll up a little bit further. Here we go. Okay. Apple Arcade has 5 new games to play. Monomals, Mosaic, Starfetched, Jumper John, and Super Mega Mini Party. I love saying that. The first we'll talk about is Monomals. In this colourful, family-friendly game, you play as an animal, DJ, a retro rabbit, funky frog, or a techno tiger, whose goals are to catch underwater creatures called monomals by playing music into the ocean. Use your deep water fishing gear, create your own music, and listen to your playlist during your fishing adventures. Play 21 courses with dozens of challenges, collectible, and power-ups. Secondly, Starfetched. Starfetched is about Reese Randall, a young space adventurer who's teleported to a distant solar system to help defend against an oncoming alien invasion. Equipped with only his spacesuit and low-powered gun, Reese must devise a plan to build a ship, explore nearby planets, and help save the solar system in danger. This adventure sci-fi includes elements of exploration and RPG.
An RPG is
Role-play game.
yeah.
Number 3. Story 3, I should say. More than 200 teams have battled it out in a marathon esports tournament. Over 3 weeks, they accumulated in a grand final in Sydney on Saturday night in front of hundreds of fans and millions more watching at home. The final battle came down to 2 teams, Immunity going up against Team Justice, with the event held at the Carriage Works in Redfern, featuring some of the nation's best players of PUBG. If you don't know what PUBG is, it's Players Unknown Battleground. Despite a big win for Team Justice in the first game, Team Immunity eventually came out on top, with the 4-person squad taking home a prize valued at $30,000, which included an all-expenses-paid trip to the PUBG Global Championship Grand Finals in California later this month. Such a cool prize.
It is.
Okay, hundreds of spectators watched the teams go head-to-head in the arena, and according to Twitch TV, more than 33 million viewed a live stream of the PUBG tournament online. And numbers like that is no laughing matter. 33 million views.
Pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool, isn't
insane. That is so cool. I haven't played a lot of PUBG. I'm not a big fan of the Fortnite game. I understand. I don't play a lot of shoot 'em up. I play old COD style games and stuff like that. But I guess I'm just getting a little bit old. I still like a different format, a game format. But PUBG, I know, has a great following. I know the same as Fortnite. And congratulations to the team that won. And I hope they enjoy their trip to California. And I hope they do well in the championship.
Yeah, maybe
world champions.
Yeah, right. Back to you.
Thank you. Now, you remember we talked about Ryan Cagey the other day? He's the YouTuber that earned $22 million last year.
Yeah, the little kid has got his toy line up now.
That's right. Yeah. So, Calder Mac have a video course to become a professional YouTuber bundle for just $29. There's 8 courses and 113 lessons, but there's only 3 days remaining. And no, this is not a paid ad. I just thought it's a way for people to maybe, at a right price, research what's going.
Yeah, and actually get, if you're really actually interested in becoming a YouTuber, a blogger on there, and doing something of your own, then $29 US isn't too much, and so you get that course. But there is only 3 days remaining, so please, if you actually are interested, this isn't a paid ad. Go and check it out.
Yeah, and of course we'll have a link in the show notes for you because it's fairly long, but you can just click on it and there you go.
Hey, Nige, how you doing, mate? Good to see you.
Hello, yeah. Nigel there again? Yeah, see, none of it.
I think this is because this is mine.
Okay.
So I've shared that and I've put it on live, and so this is a mine. So there's mine that have come up.
Because we've got Jenny Bramley and Glenn Goodman as well. Hello, Jenny Bramley and Glenn Goodman. Hope you're all doing well.
Hey, everyone.
So, thank you for paying attention. Now, just a quick one. Again, IT help to you, ithelptoyou.com.au. Don't forget, if you want to know anything Apple, I've had a few people call me now. So, yeah, good. Anything we can help you with, that's what we're here for. So, please just look it up. ithelptoyou.com.au. There's contact details and a bit of history there. Go for it. Thank you. Now, back to the real world. What happened here? Why did that go all the way up to there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Apple also released the quarterly financial results last week. Wow. In its earnings release, Apple announced revenue of $64 billion with a profit of $13.69 billion. Tim Cook said about the earnings, We concluded a groundbreaking fiscal 2019 with our highest Q4 revenue ever, fueled by accelerating growth from services, wearables and iPad. Tim Cook, Apple CEO, with customers and reviewers raving about the new generation of iPhones, today's debut of new noise-cancelling AirPods Pro, the hotly anticipated of Apple TV Plus, just 2 days away, and our best lineup and products of services ever. We're very optimistic about the holiday quarter, which is also the best quarter. So, yeah, that only included 1 week, I think, of iPhone's 11.
Wow.
Now, to break it down a little bit, we've got the earnings by product. 30.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's going. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, that's all right.
We need a new button.
We found it. Yeah, we found a challenge. So,
can I do it now or? No.
Anyway, speak.
Oh, I can't. No, I can't.
Okay.
Okay, I've missed it twice.
Is it because I'm not clicked on there again?
Yeah, probably. Keep going.
Try it.
Right, keep going to where we were. With there hit at 33.6.
So iPhones.
So iPhones were 33.36 billion. So that's massive, isn't it?
It's pretty awesome, isn't it? $33.36 billion in iPhone sales for that quarter.
That's amazing.
$12.5 billion in sales for services, which is things like Apple TV or Apple Kerr or Arcade, Apple Arcade, Apple News Plus, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Apple Music, yeah.
We got 6.99 billion
just for Mac alone.
Yeah, and it's not our leading product anymore.
That's right.
Now you got 6.52 billion for wearables, which is obviously watches AirPods. Etc. Your home stuff and your accessories.
We have 4.66 billion.
4.66 billion on iPad.
That's excellent too.
That's excellent too.
I guess I know the boys love it.
I know the boys love an iPad. So, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Apple planning more support and resources for developers using Mac Catalyst. So Mac OS Catalina launched earlier this month, bringing the new Mac Catalyst platform to the masses. It makes it easier for developers to bring their iPad apps to the Mac, but some developers have faced challenges doing so. In a new statement to CNET, however, Apple said it is learning a lot and as more developers adopt Catalyst. Todd Benjamin, Apple's Mac OS product marketing director, says the goal of Catalyst is to give iPad app developers a huge head start when coming to the Mac ecosystem. In conjunction with that, Catalyst also opens up new opportunities for user, Benjamin explains. So yeah, it's not just a matter of, as it was sort of made out originally on the keynote that we watched back in June.
Yep. You
press a button and then you got a Mac app. It's not quite as easy as that, and some people are just having hassles getting their head around it. But yeah, Apple are helping heaps of people apparently and making things easier as updates are happening.
Excellent.
Yeah, cool. That's really
cool. That's good.
Now, Apple look around cars to be deployed around Australia for new mapping platform. Now, a fleet of vehicles will this month take the streets of 5 Australian cities, capturing still images that will eventually end up in Apple Maps as representations of an area in the new look around feature of the company's mapping platform. Now, if you're thinking that sounds familiar, it does. Back in 2008, that's 11 years ago, Google started driving cars around Australian cities and towns a year after the launch of Google Street View. Today, it's almost accepted that within a map on Google or within the Google Maps app, you can zoom in and virtually stand on the street to work out which shop is which and to find your way to a destination. Now, with some updates, this is my 2 bobs worth here, with some updates that Google have been doing, I've been finding it really hard to get to the Street View and and use their app to show me the street view. I don't
Not
know.
just that, I drove over to the new area in Jordan Springs earlier this week, and there's a whole new area. Like there's a big road that goes right out the back now in the Warrington, so it's out the back of Warrington Landila. And then said that I could drive home through a road that does not exist. It's barricaded off. It was a dirt road, and it's not there yet. And Google were known for being pretty accurate with this sort of stuff. Unfortunately, they let us down the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love Google Street View because I actually use it for looking up. What was the name of that panel beater that I drove past, or the name of the auto electrician or something, and I'll go and look at that street view and try and find their name on the sort of banners on the side or whatever, the naming plaques. So I've done that quite a bit, but it's just been really hard lately, especially on the iPhone, to get street view. I don't know why they've made it so hard. And not only that, I've been in 2 street view pictures. So
Oh, really?
yeah, my car is anyway.
Oh, that's hilarious. We've seen a Google Maps car the other day, actually.
Yeah, or it might have been an Apple one.
Might have been.
Yeah. Also, I've had.
It didn't say Google on it, so it might have been one.
Yeah, that's right. And I personally have had. Oh, sorry. No, I explained that I've already been on there. But yeah, the Apple ones have already started in America, and you can use that Street View type thing in America on Apple Maps, and they're just slowly going out worldwide. It obviously costs them £1 for something that they give away for nothing. Yeah. So, anything else that we can talk about? I've been enjoying our my new driver's license on my phone.
Yeah.
From Services New South Wales, and
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna.
I said that on last week's show.
You did. I do remember you saying that, but I didn't know it was available yet.
Yeah, and it's working.
Yeah.
A couple of people at work that I go to, they lined it up and got it working. There's also a thing there for verifying that the person you're talking to is who they are, which is for clubs or things like that.
Yeah.
And that works. That's just a barcode on there.
Yeah.
There's also one other interesting thing is there's a hologram behind your license, and it moves when you move and that's part of proving that it's a real license, not a fake one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, just little things like that. So yeah. So show promotions. The show notes link each week on our show upload. The link being Aussie Mac Zone. This week will be aussiemaczone.com.au/AMZ309. And there you'll see the last 6 weeks of show notes. You can email Michael or Zarn at aussiemaczone.com.au. You can do a Spotify search for Aussie Mac Zone. And something else I should tell everyone is our friend Garth.
Yes.
He's in Italy at the moment, having a roaring time.
Well, hopefully you're watching, Garth, because you've got nothing better to do, and you're enjoying Italy, seeing the sights. Doing your thing, yeah.
Yeah. So, Zarn, I didn't do the sign-off last week, because that's your personal thing. I did not do it.
I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for watching once again.
All right, guys. Thanks for
weekend.
watching once again.
And
Another weekend.
We got it to work.
By the way, we
remember,
got it to work.
So remember, an apple a day keeps the androids away. See you later.
Bye.